Hey, all you guitar players out there, today I will teach you the minor scale through the whole fretboard. It's not as difficult as you might think, by the way. And without further ado, let's begin. The minor scale consists of the root note, major second, minor third, fourth, fifth, minor sixth, and minor seventh. So if we choose our root note to be E, for example, we get E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, and D. But that's all about the theory now. Let's move on. Okay, so let's start going through the notes here. We have chosen E to be our root note here. So of course we have E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and the octave E, okay? Memorize this pattern. It isn't very difficult. Okay, play that around a couple of times to get it in your fingers, because this will repeat itself throughout the whole fretboard. And to continue from here, we have the G here, A, and then on the next string we have the open B, C, D, and then of course we in this string, which is an E again, we have of course the same notes as in this string, E, F sharp, and G. Okay, and this whole thing I would call the first position, and it as a whole it goes like this. Okay, I would recommend that you really play that many times to get it in your fingers and your muscle memory. Okay, then we have some additional notes to the first position, and since the guitar is tuned to fourths mostly, so that this note is the same as this note, the A. And on the next string, this note is the same as this note. Then we have all these notes on the E minor scale, okay? Then we also have this and this. So now in total we have, and then we have these notes and these two. Okay, that was the first position. And then we move to what I call the second position, where this note, the seventh fret of the A string, is also an E, so it's an octave of the open E here. Okay, and there we just apply the same pattern as we used in the first position here. Can you remember the pattern? So we had this kind of pattern. Remember that? Okay. So we have E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and E here. Okay. So that was just by using logic, of course. And then on the B string we have the F sharp here, G, and A, okay, and then of course B, C, and D, okay. So on the second position on these strings we have the same frets, okay, and since this is an E string here, we have the same notes, of course, here. Okay, so the second position in total goes like. Okay, try to play that also many times so you can get it in your fingers. And then we've almost reached our goal here, which is the 12th fret, and we just have to add one note, which is the F sharp here, on the G string. Okay, and then we have reached the 12th fret, and of course, from now on, it repeats itself, and we can start over pretty much, since on this string the 12th fret is an octave, and so is on all of these strings, and we just start over. Do you remember the first pattern? It went like this: E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so we learned the E minor scale. So of course the next question is, how do I play in different keys? Well, the answer is quite simple. You just have to move the whole pattern here to the right place. For example, if you want to play in G minor, you have to put your finger here on the G here, and then play the same patterns as we used in E minor. Okay, so that would be a G minor scale, and now actually you can play in any minor key. So if your friend says, play me something in C sharp minor, okay, then we know that this is a C sharp. So you can go like what could I play? That was so easy when we learned the patterns. Knowing these scales really helps your improvisation, because then of course you can play in any minor key, and then you can, for example, go to YouTube and get like a backing track in whichever key you want, and then just you have to put your finger on the key that you or on the note that you want to play in, and then start playing. Do these scales many times. Try to do it like perhaps every day, and so that you can get it in your muscle memory, and then you'll have no problem playing in all the keys. So thanks for joining in, and I think I will start jamming now in B minor.